Hi, I'm Kate Daly. I'm a relationship counsellor, divorce specialist, and I host the Divorce Podcast. Tips and advice on talking to your partner about money. It's really important to talk about money as a couple, and it always surprises me that people get married or start to live together having never had a conversation about money. Your whole attitude to money is a key fundamental thing in a relationship, and unless you know what you're getting into before you make some kind of commitment, whether that's a commitment to live together or a commitment to have a joint bank account or to buy a home together, unless you understand what you're getting into, it can lead to problems later down the line. It's really important that you have these open and honest conversations. First of all, you need to have regular check-ins. So talk about money not as a one-off subject, but have regular conversations. Are you a spender? Are you a saver? If you're different to your partner, are their money habits annoying to you? Are you building up resentment? Try and have conversations on a regular basis, and we sometimes call these euphemistically money dates. So have a money date and set some realistic goals. Are you saving for something? Are you wanting to go on a nice holiday together? Are you trying to get a deposit together for a property? How do you want to run the household? If you're sharing a space together, do you want a joint account that you both pay bills out of? How do you decide who puts what into that joint account? Do you earn the same amount of money? Does one of you earn a lot more? And if that's the case, is it fair to split all the bills 50-50? Or is it better to contribute on a proportional to your salary basis? All of these are really important conversations to have. You might also have some money history that you need to discuss with your partner, and this is really important because if you've had bad debt in the past or a county court judgment or been made bankrupt, all of those things will be affecting your credit rating, and all of them will affect the price that you pay for borrowing money. So you need to be honest and open and transparent with your partner so that you can understand what you're getting into, what the limitations might be, but also what the opportunities are. There might be times when it's better for one of you to apply for a financial product rather than both of you, particularly if one of you's got a bad credit history. You might be working towards building up your credit score, but it's really important that you take the time to be honest and open with your partner if you're going to be making future financial commitments. So how you feel about money runs deep, and usually those seeds are sown very early on in our childhoods. So how you grew up and your parents' attitude to money will be affecting your attitude to money too. So maybe when you were growing up, things were tough and money was tight. Perhaps you lived in a quite affluent lifestyle and then something changed. It could be a parent losing a job that meant your social status changed. Maybe you had to move house or move area, and that might have some quite deep-seated psychological impacts on you. So thinking about not just your relationship with money as an adult, but the kind of household you grew up in and what money meant as you were growing up can be a really good insight for you and your partner, and it will help you plan how you're going to have money as your goal in future life. So if you're going to have conversations about money, then it's really important to try and set the conversations up so they go well and succeed. So think about the timing of them. Try not to have money conversations in the heat of the moment. Having a conversation or an argument that then starts to unpick all of your financial situation is never going to be good news. No one's at their best during a row. Our brains are activated in fight or flight mode, and it's limited the amount of information you're going to be able to convey to somebody successfully. So try and take a money conversation to a calm and quiet place. Plan it. Talk to your partner, say, I'd like to sit down and have a chat about money this weekend. Can we carve out half an hour? Whatever. But make sure you're doing it in a calm and planned way. Think about what you want to say. All of us, we're all guilty of this. We just start conversations and we hope that what we want to say will somehow unfold as we start speaking. But actually thinking about what the purpose of the conversation is, what you want to change as a result of having that conversation, will really help you get the most out of the conversation, and it won't feel like a nag or an argument starter. So being clear about what you want is dead important. So sometimes I get asked whether it's important to have joint money goals, and there is no right or wrong because all of us are different. Maybe you are a very self-sufficient person who doesn't want to feel that they are connected to somebody else financially. That's fine. The important thing is to have a conversation about what your personal goals around money are. If your goals align with your partner's and you can have some shared goals, fantastic. If you're both happy to have very separate and individual goals, that's fine too, but you need to know the other person's financial history to know that that's a safe way to proceed. It's never safe if somebody is hiding money from you or hiding information about their financial history from you. So if your partner isn't willing to talk about money and be open and transparent, then for me that's a real red flag in a relationship. So if you want to find out more about healthy relationships and money, then visit Amicable's social media. There are lots of tips and lots of discussion about red flags and green flags when it comes to money and relationships.